My caregiver experience began in April of 2019 when my dad was unexpectedly diagnosed with multiple myeloma. The morning he went to see the back doctor, and I dropped him off, and then a little bit later got a call saying, "Dave, they're admitting me to the hospital. They think I have cancer." That was the beginning of a really hard chapter. I or one of my siblings, initially we alternated spending nights in the hospital with Dad while they were figuring out what was going on. One of my sisters came back to Louisville. She lived elsewhere to stay with Mom while Dad was in the hospital. And, the early part was just a lot of complexity, what's going on, which specialists here and there, how do you get to the place at the right time to figure out what is going on. I was lucky that I had, family and friends to support me. It would have been infinitely harder if I were, if I were an only child, for example. One of the things that really suffered was my physical conditioning. I'd been until, sort of my late 50s, I was a triathlete, kind of half iron distance. When I was caring for my dad, I swim 2 or 3 mornings a week with the masters team. That was mostly out the window. Cycling group, also early morning, that was out the window. The routines get shattered because you're sort of on call. And I think it is a problem for, for everybody who finds themselves in these sort of washing machine kind of tumbling, periods. I basically stopped working except on, 2 unavoidable projects, but I probably cut back my work 80% to, care for Dad and to go through that. Figuring out what was going on and then sorting out who would do what was a challenge. Text messages are awful because it's so hard to add people, and we were forever having the wrong, this person didn't know and that person. If I could, wave a wand to make this better, it would be, one communication tool that let the relevant people keep up with what was going on. I have really clear memory of the last time I took him out to a park that he loved. And it was a, sort of 25-minute drive. And then on the way back, he wanted to do McDonald's drive-through. and I don't know that he ate very much. It was definitely, it was a happy day. His memory was unbelievable. He remembered the name of every caregiver, had all kinds of, great relationships with the physical therapists who were trying to help him learn to walk again. It was inspiring to watch him thank people, which he was just really good at throughout his life. And those are the pieces that kind of rise above the hardship as time goes on.